Mute.
Okay, sounds good. I think we better get started just so I don't run out of time. But I'm so glad you guys all made it. I want to, first part of the meeting, I want to go through the new website so that people know where to find things and maybe show you some of the quirks to it. So when you first go to naturestraditions.com, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So when you first go to naturestraditions.com, it lands you on the homepage right here. And so when I go to log in, I click on the affiliate back office right here. Will bring up the login page. And so you'll log in with that affiliate back office right there. So I just want to review some of the pages real quick. So the homepage, it just has a little bit of information about the business. I am going to start putting the links to the meeting right here on the homepage to make it easy to join the meetings. It'll have the date and the time, and then you just click on that and it will actually take you directly to the meeting. I want to make it as easy as possible for people. The shop is that's your store. So we got two different sections. You've got your normal essential oils and then the subscription essential oils. So you have the ability now to set up a product to be auto shipped to you once a month. And so you can do that with the oils or the supplements. So if you click on the subscription ones, then that is what gives you that opportunity to do that. So the anti-inflammation right here, that or one a month, and then you just add it to the auto ship cart. I did, and I'll be working on this with the other products also, but computer might be a little bit slow right now. There's actually a video specific to the anti-inflammation that I added to this page. And so when somebody clicks on, if you give them a link directly to the anti-inflammation and they click on that, they can watch these videos directly from the anti-inflammation page. So I'm trying to help people find the information as easy as possible. The cart, pretty self-explanatory. It just will open up your cart. If you have anything in the cart, it will tell you that you have stuff. We'll come back to the affiliates. Your product info page, this has so that it's easier to find. But this has your videos on why whole food supplements, and then it goes down and it has some testimonials and stuff on this. And then this is something I'm really excited that I've been working on. This is the product index. And what this will allow you to do is it will allow you to click on an ingredient or a supplement, or say you have somebody that says, oh, I'm anemic, I need iron. And so they could click on the iron and it tells them about iron and some of the symptoms of deficiency. And then it tells them what products contain iron and what ingredients contain iron. And so it allows people to be like, hey, I need calcium, or hey, I need B3, or whatever it is. And they can cross reference that to know which supplements they need to take. So that's a work in progress. I don't have it all together yet, but I am really excited for when I get that together. The next part right here is the plan. So if you just click on it, this describes the plan. I did a new products and plan video. So we no longer require the $50 minimum purchase to qualify for income. So this is the updated video for that. And then this has the strategy, which is to find find 3 people that 9 levels down that are willing to purchase $50 worth of products per month. That gives you the free shipping. And it also, that's what the numbers end up being if people do that. So everybody finds 3 people that are willing to spend $50. And by like level 5, you're making $1,000 a month. By level 6, you're making almost $3,000 a month. So that's the power of that compounding, basically every 3 finding 3. So that's our strategy. There's a drop down here that has a getting started and video, and this is one that you can share with your friends. And so one great way to use this video is actually to take it and you share it, you just text it to a friend and you say, hey, watch this video and let me know when you're done. And then they watch it and then you ask them, hey, do you want more information about being healthier or making some extra income? And so that's a great way to kind of introduce people to the business and the products. And then I have this expect to store in 2024. I will have a new one up for 2025, videos that you can share with people to try to help your business grow. And then fine prints, terms and conditions. I also have the contact pages like email, phone number, stuff like that. I also have set up an announcements page. So the next one's actually going to be November 20th. It's another Wednesday at 7 p.m. So when I get done tonight, I will be changing that and adding the link and everything for that. I also just did this video about the anti-inflammation. So this is a new video. So I put it under the announcements so that you can come on here and you can see, oh, there's a new video, or, oh, there's whatever changes I'm making. I'll put a note in the announcements so you don't have to try to go find what has changed and what's been upgraded. I'll have that in the announcement so it's easy to keep up with the changes that are happening. So then if you go to the affiliates right here, if you click on the affiliates, this just has your, if you click on registration, it says you're already registered. And then the back office takes you to this thing. Sorry, my computer's taking a minute to load. Did I lose it?
Sorry,
Hmm.
who are you
Tech
talking for?
technology difficulties. It just
It's like
froze on me.
it's like
There
killing
we
internet
go.
in Cary, Idaho.
I know. Yeah, I need somewhere better internet would be really helpful. So on your dashboard, so this part right here is kind of your overview. This tells you, so this is just a tester account, so it has nothing, no numbers, no anything. But this will tell you when you share a link, this will tell you how many people have clicked on that link. So if you'd shared your link to like 3 different people and they all clicked on it, this would show 3. Your commissions, this is your number of people that have purchased things that you got a commission for. So say you have 3 friends and they all ordered something, this would say 3 right here. Your earnings, this number is going to continue to rise. So this number is just adding every time you earn a commission, that number just adds and adds and adds. So your store credit's different because when you use your store credit total overall earnings, the title on this, it's under still tell you what your balance is. And you can use that store credit to either I can send you a check. You need to have at least $50 to request a check. So this right here, you don't generally want to use this link. You want to use the network link. It puts them in your network tree, like in your genealogy tree. And if you use the other one, it ties them as a link, gives somebody the wrong link. I can fix that very easily. There's one button I go in and I click on it and but try to use the network link. So you can do these QR codes. You can print them on flyers. You can print them on, and this QR code, no, one case where I really like these affiliate links. So what I want to show you, there's somebody specifically that you're going to do is you're going to go to your shop. Sorry, my internet is being really slow right now. So you're going to go to whatever product that, if you go to the anti-inflammation, to copy the address up here. And the way that you do that, then you're going to go back to your back office and you're going to go into the affiliate link. And you're going to paste it in here and then you hit generate. So this now creates you use that QR code, it sends them directly to the page with the anti-inflammation on it. So if you have, certain cards or things that are focused on a certain product, you can use this QR product specific code on those flyers or business cards or whatever, so that people go directly to the product that you were telling them about. So that's pretty cool. I think that will be useful. So your network, that's where that network link is. If you have people, so this is my test account, there's no people in here. Normally your genealogy tree is down here when you have affiliates in your network. And the best way I've found to navigate that is the arrow keys on your keyboard is the best way to navigate that. It's kind of an awkward big thing, but use the arrow keys on your keyboard and that's the easiest way to navigate. So your commissions right here, this is going to tell you when you got commissions, the type, so there's different types based on whether it was a personally sponsored person or whether it was somebody down farther in your organization. It tells you what your commission was, and then it has your status, which is paid or unpaid. So the one thing in this software is it's not automatic for the payout to hit your store credit. I have to manually go in and approve, like, yes, pay this out as store credit. So you will get an email immediately saying you've earned commission, but you might not see it in your store credit immediately because I have to go in and click the button for it to actually apply as your store credit. So it'll say paid or unpaid on there. Visits is how many people has landed on your URL. And like if you have your URL on Facebook and they click on it on Facebook, it will tell you that they clicked on it from Facebook. We don't use the creatives. Your payouts, again, this is has your commissions here, the amount, the status, those kind of things. That and the commissions are pretty close to the same thing. And then you have your log out button over here to log out. You can go to the My Account, and this has some information for you that is useful. So you go back to the dashboard, you can click on orders to see what orders that you've placed. We don't have any downloads right now. This has your shipping and mailing addresses, your addresses right here. Your payment methods. So if you have a payment method saved in there for your auto ship, this is where you're going to find that. Your account details is like your name and your email and those things. And then this is where you find your subscriptions. So if you have any subscriptions, they're going to show up here. It's going to tell you what you have. And this is where if you need to pause or cancel your subscriptions, this is where you're going to do that from, is the subscriptions in under the affiliate stuff. So that's basically a back office tour of the new website. And it's just going to get gooder and gooder, like my dad says. So if you have questions, feel free to, call, text, let me know, and I can help you out with that. But I do want to talk a little bit about some books that I've been reading that I think would be maybe really beneficial for us. And the first book that I want to talk about is called The Slight Edge. This is one that I have read multiple times. I think it is my favorite book about productivity. And the premise behind The Slight Edge is how we get compounding effects by what we do every day. Let me stop my screen share and see if this. Oops. I keep getting a notification that I've got too much going on my computer, so that might make it not so glitchy if it's glitching. So with The Slight Edge, it talks about the compounding effects of the efforts that we make. So basically, the results we have right now are the result of the things that we have done, like the small little habits that we do every single day. So where we're at right now is a result of those compounding things. And it uses the example of food. So if you were to go out and have a double cheeseburger, large fry, large drink, apple pie with a bunch of ice cream and have this huge calorie dense, unhealthy meal, then you're not going to be fat tomorrow. You can eat that tonight and you're not going to be fat tomorrow. So the results aren't immediate. But if you eat a large, heavy, unhealthy meal every single day, a year or so down the road, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, man, I don't feel good. I've got some health issues. You're not going to like the results of where you're at because it compounds over time to make the end effect big. The same thing is with a salad. So if you eat healthy, so you eat a salad with lots of vegetables and you have a fruit for dessert and you have a lean protein and you eat healthy every day, you're not going to be skinny tomorrow. It compounds over time to where, down the road, you're gonna look in the mirror and be like, I look great. I feel great. I don't have these health problems. I just feel amazing. And so it's that compounding effect. And that's what I learned from The Slight Edge. One of my other books that I read is called Effortless. And Effortless talks about having minimum and maximum goals. And it uses writers and authors as an example. So there's a certain number for a professional author, they're sitting down writing a book. There's a certain number of words they need to write per day in order to get momentum. So they have to write about 1,000 words a day. If they write less than that, they don't get any momentum on the book that they're writing. But if they write more than about 1,500 or 2,000 words, then the quality of what they're writing goes down. So there's kind of a sweet spot in there where you get the momentum, but your quality is still high. And then the third book I want to talk about is called Atomic Habits. And what I really like out of the Atomic Habits book is it's called habit stacking. So if you have a new habit or a new goal that you want to make and want to do, for instance, say you want to drink more water during the day. Well, you already have a habit, hopefully, to brush your teeth every day. So it would be really easy to stack, drink a cup of water when you brush your teeth. And that would be really easy to drink more water because you're stacking drinking water with brushing your teeth with something that you're already doing. So how does that apply to what we're trying to do as a business? Well, I find there's typically two reasons why people join us. They want to either become healthier because of the supplements, or they want to make a little bit extra money. Or a lot of times they want to do both. But I'm going to address each one individually in relation to the 3 books that I talked about. So with the Slight Edge, it talks about that compounding effort. So in matters of our health with our supplements, if you take the supplements once a week, you're not getting the compounding effect that you want from the supplements. And so in order to have that compounding effect, you really need to be taking your supplements every day so that you get that compounding effect. When we talk about the minimum maximum goal with taking your supplements, well, minimum to start getting results for your health, you need to take your supplements at least once a day. Maximum, you probably want to take them, 3 times a day. Because if you start taking them 10, 12 times a day, there's only so many nutrients your body can absorb at a time. And so if you're taking them 12 times a day, they're not as effective. The more that you take, your body can't absorb it. And so some of that is getting wasted. So the ideal sweet spot is to take your supplements one time to 3 times a day is going to be the ideal amount of time to take your supplements to get that momentum for your health. And then how do we do the habit stacking with that? So again, if you have a habit of brushing your teeth and now you're drinking a cup of water when you do it, you might as well just add the supplements to that, right? So, you take your supplements, you brush your teeth. Or maybe when you sit down to eat a meal, before you start eating, take your supplements, like add that as a compounding, as a habit stacking, where you stack that habit of taking your supplements with something that you're already doing. Or if you're like me, I get up in the morning and I immediately have a beverage with some caffeine in it just to get me going. And so everybody normally that I know has some sort of drink that they drink first thing in the morning. And so maybe when you get that drink, grab your supplements at the same time and take them. And just stack that on there. It'll make it a lot easier to remember to take your supplements and get that compounding effort that we are wanting to get. So now when it comes to the money side, so we want that compounding effect. So basically, where the money comes from, if you're wanting to create an income from this, the money comes from selling products, from people buying stuff. That's where the money comes from, because you get a 5% commission on when somebody purchases something. And so what you need to do to create that compounding effect of money is do things that is going to introduce people to the products and make them want to purchase products. So you can do that in different ways. You can text people videos, you can text them links to your webpage, you can post things on social media, you can talk to people in line, you can talk to people that come to your house to do repairs, you can put flyers out, you can pass out business cards. All of those things are things that would create that compounding effect. So the minimum maximum, you're not going to get momentum if you talk to one person a week. You're going to get momentum if you talk to, 2, 3 people a day, whether it's a Facebook post, whether it's a text message to somebody, whether it's an email to somebody or handing somebody a business card. You'll get momentum doing 2 to 3 people a day. If you decide to send out a mass text message to all 8,000 people in your phone contacts list, you're diminishing results because you won't have time to respond to all of the people asking you questions. And so your results aren't going to be as good. So maybe your maximum you want to do is like 5 a day. And so then how do we apply this with Atomic Habits and habit stacking? So I don't know about anybody else, but I like to get on social media and what I call it doom scrolling, where I'll just scroll through. So maybe instead of like when you get on your social media, before you read any posts or scroll anywhere, maybe share a link to your website. Maybe share one of the videos that's available. Or even on Facebook, I have a Nature's Traditions Facebook page. Go on there and share one of the posts. You don't even have to make anything. You could just share one of those posts. And that just gets people to see what you're doing. I've done a lot of advertising for different businesses, and it's the amount of exposure that people need before they make a decision is quite a bit. So most people won't decide to do something the first time they see an ad. They have to see it anywhere from 3 times to 10 times before they decide to make a purchase. So the more that you can share that on your social media, the more people realize what you're doing and get more interest, the more that they see it. And so sharing on a regular basis is a great option. So another thing that we could do to do habit stacking, I don't know who plays Candy Crush or some other game on your phone, but maybe when you pick up your phone and you have time to play a game, maybe just shoot a quick text message to a friend or a family member, say, hey, watch this video, or hey, you want to read this about this, the anti-inflammation or the glucose balance, and send them a link to your website. Or have business cards in your wallet. And instead of when you're waiting in line at the store, getting on your phone, maybe talk to the people around you and be like, and pass out some business cards or something. And so that's how we can stack habits into things that we're already doing in our life and get those compounding results. So I'm really excited for where we're going. And I think the direction that this is going, I'm really excited, and I'm excited to help you guys grow and achieve your goals. And if there's anything I can do to help, just, shoot me a text message, call me, I can answer questions, any of those things. Just let me know how I can help you. We will be doing our next meeting, and I'll post it on the website and also on the Facebook page. But I'm going to post, we're doing Wednesday, November 20th at 7 p.m. We'll be doing another Zoom meeting, and we'll have some more education stuff and hopefully some motivational stuff. And maybe we could share some wins that people have. I think I've got a few minutes. Does anybody have any questions?
Tara,
Yes.
I don't hear any questions coming up right yet. And if somebody has one, then just jump in. But I just want to tell you that I'm excited about this again. I the left side, right side, whatever, and the potential is absolutely off the chart. It's incredible. If we just was something stuck with something simple like, you know, get 3 people, share it with 3 people, share it with 3 more, whatever. If everybody just shared it with some people, now you might share it with 5 or 10, but if they could just minimally go out and find 3 people that wants to improve their health or add to their income or whatever, by the time you get down 6 or 7 levels, your income is going to be off the charts.
Yeah.
It's amazing, this to do this at 5% on everything, 9 levels deep. And I just think if we continue to, if we do another meeting in November, we just interact with each other and have the communication. And like Tara says, man, if anybody's got any questions, her phone's open to you.
Yeah.
And mine is also, and people know that. But she has been absolutely wonderful with the time and energy, and I know what her limited time is like. But with her time and energy to bring all this about again, Tara, I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it, and I know a lot of people do, and we know we have great products, and there's no doubt about that. So thank you again, Tara.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Carrie. Oh, looks like Jeff, do you have a question? Or is that Vicky? I think that's Vicky, actually. You'll have to unmute.
I was just applauding what was said. I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
to take your time. I saw that
I don't know what all
reaction
the
down there.
things mean.
Well, I'm learning.
Me too.
I've got this. Thank you. I ditto what Carrie said. And one of my questions was kind of silly, but when you QR or send a link to somebody and they don't want to sign up for an account yet. They want to try it.
Mhm.
Because past habit, we don't want to get burned.
Yes.
So basically, if they order, do we get commission off of a guest order or does it have
Yes.
to? We do.
Yes. You do. Yep. It connects them to you as a customer.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yes. Yep. So and they don't have to sign up. They can order something. People are able to check out as a guest, but it does still know that you were the one that referred them. And so
Okay.
you get the commission on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah, no problem. I'm really, really enjoying it. And I just wanted to make it better and better for everybody. My goal is to make it so that everything that you need to build it and explain everything to people is on the website so that it's easy to find and they just have everything they need right there. And so all you have to do is share it with people and they can get answers to all the questions that they have on there.
Well, and what's so great, Tara, can you hear me?
Yep.
What's so great is nobody can get burned with this. There is
Mm-hmm.
no sign up fee. There's no minimum order. There is a minimum, or I mean, there's a minimum order to get free shipping, but there's no required order to get commissions. But if
Yeah.
we got great products, why wouldn't you be ordering to take care of
Yeah.
your health thing anyway? But it's like there's no way you can get burned, and so that
Yes.
kind of takes that issue away from people. That just get an account and but if they just want to simply buy like that, that's great that we still get commissions on that too.
Yep. Yep. It's all about, when you're building it, it's the product sales. And so if they just want to be customers, that's okay. Let them just be customers.
Yeah, and thank you for everybody's input in this, Vicky, Tara. Again, all the work you do, I'm just amazed.
Thanks. Well,
But if anybody,
I probably should end it. We've only got about 1 minute left on I have a limited Zoom thing. I haven't upgraded my Zoom, so it's going to close on me in less than a minute. So I will let you guys go. Thanks, guys.
thank you,
Thanks,
thank
Yep.
you.
Tara.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.